The 4 types of introverts. What type are you? Thank you for watching this video, my hawktimers. We really appreciate all of your love and support, which has allowed us to continue our stroll along the familiar path of everyday psychology. Let's start now. What comes to mind when the phrase introvert is used? Is it the reserved, wallflower musing during the social event, or perhaps the shy youngster who was never one to speak up in class? But wait, did you know that an introvert is defined by much more than simply their propensity for social interaction? The absence of even introverts come in various forms. Who knew, right? Introverts by nature require alone time to originate and prevent stressful situations. But there are 4 types of introverts. According to a study by a psychology professor at Wellesley College, these kinds recognize that introversion is a spectrum and accounts for the various personalities of introverts. Here are the 4 categories of introverts. Number 1. Socially introverted. A socially introverted, you did really hear correctly. The most extroverted and private of the 4 personality types are social introverts. In social situations, they don't feel timid or uneasy and may even like them. But if they remain out too long, they become emotionally spent. Social introverts enjoy their alone time, but they also value having a small circle of close friends they can rely on. When they are around these friends, they tend to be at their friendliest. If you meet someone when they are with their close friends, you might even presume they are an extrovert if you don't know them. However, social introverts tend to keep much of this personal information to themselves and their closest friends. Number 2. A thoughtful introverts. A picture of the daydreaming wallflower comes to mind when you are here, although they don't dislike it. Thinking introverts rarely interact with others since they are too absorbed in their world. They may look distant to others who are unfamiliar with them, since they frequently find themselves daydreaming. Additionally, very introspective, thinking introverts are more emotionally aware than normal individuals because they think differently than most people do and would rather have their thoughts experienced than spend the time and energy explaining them to others. Thinking introverts may find it difficult to connect with others. Number 3. Anxious introvert. Do you know somebody who might mentally replay social interactions, reflecting on what they said or did and what they might have done differently? Perhaps the shy introvert would be a better description of the nervous introvert to distinguish it from anxiety disorders. Even when they are alongside their closest friends, anxious introverts desire solitude. They feel quite uneasy in unfamiliar or large social settings, and anytime they are in public, they constantly think about or obsess over their actions. However, it's crucial to watch out for social anxiety disorder and avoid confusing the two. These aversions to social situations could in some cases turn into social anxiety. While social anxiety and other anxiety disorders can affect people of any personality type, introverts, extroverts, or ambiverts. If you avoid necessary social situations because you experience strong physical reactions such as shaking, an elevated heart rate, or nausea during them, it is a sign of social anxiety and not shyness, and needs professional attention. Number 4. Reserved introverts. This is the kind of person who lives next door to an introvert. If they feel hurried into situations, particularly social ones, they become uneasy. Introverts with restraint are cautious, thoughtful, and resistant to change. If they have sufficient advanced planning, they will go out, but they would prefer to unwind alone while binge watching their favorite shows, reading, or doing yoga. Restrained introverts enjoy their routines and may find it challenging to get moving as soon as they get up. They may also find routines comforting. They enjoy having a routine and getting plenty of notice. If you identify as an introvert but don't fit into any of these 4 categories, you might actually be an ambivert or more on the extrovert side of the personality spectrum. Knowing more about your personality type improves communication with those who have diverse personality types and builds trust in social situations. Was this information to you? Will you be able to differentiate between the many varieties now? Are there any others that come to mind? Which of these four kinds best describes you? If you are an introvert, to determine the type of introvert you know, share this with them. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my Hawk Time. If you liked the video, we appreciate your interest and hope to see you in the upcoming video.